Let's just get through the next 64 days. How about that?
Kamala. Kamala! You don't talk like that. Kamala, you gonna stop mocking Southern black women. You gonna stop that right now, Kamala Harris. 64 days. We got 64 days till the end, you know what I'm saying? Girl, you are an Indian woman from California. You don't talk like that. We got 64 days, y'all. Kamala, you gonna stop mocking Southern black women. Yeah, I happen to have a whole lot of them in my family, and you gonna stop playing with them, Kamala. You gonna stop it right now, Kamala. We ain't boo-boo the foo-foo. Don't no Indian woman talk like that. I don't know one Indian woman who say stuff like, oh, we got 64 days, y'all, and we be washing collard greens in our bathtub. You are an Indian woman from California. And you over here trying to sound like you was raised in somewhere in the dirty South. Like you was raised in Georgia. Like you was raised somewhere in the neck of the woods in Louisiana. A damn Indian from California.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about Kamala Harris, who at this point has gone full-blown Rachel Dolezal. In fact, I think that Rachel Dolezal is blacker than Kamala Harris, to be quite honest with you, because, hey, the thing about Rachel Dolezal is that she came off as authentic, right? That she really believed that she was black, okay? Now, Kamala Harris, on the other hand, she claims that she's black. However, it is clear and obvious that she's pretending to be black. She's faking it until she makes it. She's whoever she needs to be in the moment, okay? And the more that she talks, the more that she is convincing me that, yeah, her whole act is fake, okay? It really is, right? And we got to talk about a couple speeches that she gave that really drive home this point that she did on Labor Day, okay? She stopped in Detroit, Michigan first, and then she stopped in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to campaign with Joe Biden. Now, Joe Biden, of course, was mentally deteriorating on stage at this campaign event. I'm not entirely sure why Kamala thought it was a good idea to bring out Joe Biden, but for whatever reason, they thought that Joe Biden coming out on stage and doing this was a good representation of the Democrat Party.
You can no longer be the manufacturing capital of the world. Where the hell is that written? We are the greatest manufacturing city or county in the world, state in the world, city in the world. We're going to remain that way. Eric Dean of the Iron Workers, Tim Driscoll, the bricklayer, April Bell of the SEIU, Lee Saunders of ASME, and a great friend, Roy Lee, and Jimmy Williams of the Painters Allied Trades, and his dad. His dad is a really good man. Mike Coleman, a sheet metal worker. We also got some. I've watched them when all the experts, foreign and domestic policy, would give us advice. Then we'd sit alone in a room, and she has a backbone like a ramrod. And she has the moral compass of a saint. This woman knows what she's doing.
Yeah, so here's where the controversy comes in, okay? Kamala Harris apparently switches up her accent, even though she's saying the exact same thing at all of these rallies, okay? These are the same speeches over and over and over again. But the one thing she does change is her accent depending on who she's talking to, okay? And in Detroit, we know that Detroit is a largely black city, okay? In Pittsburgh, on the other hand, not so much. Okay, I want you guys to notice the difference between how Kamala Harris talks to both audiences. This
You
is
better
Detroit.
thank a union member for the 5-day work week. You better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave. You better thank a union member for vacation time.
Wow. Wow.
Thank unions for sick leave. Thank unions for paid family leave. Thank unions for your
You notice the difference here, right? You notice the difference, okay? In Pittsburgh, she's not using that accent, but in Detroit, she's using that accent. Now, this is not the first time she's done this, okay? We've seen Kamala Harris use a different accent just depending on who she's talking to. Now, again, it blows my mind that this woman, who's at least 75% Indian, is not being accused of cultural appropriation, right? Because anybody else that got caught doing something like this, using a black accent, the pro-black mob will be upset, okay? They will be boo-hoo-whined and cry. But they let Kamala Harris get away with this fakeness. And there's just so many different clips of her doing this.
You better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave. You better thank a union member for vacation time. Because what we know, let's just get through the next 64 days. How about that?
Wow.
And you all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. So let's get right. You know, the one thing about all of us is we like hard work. Hard work is good work. Hard work is good work. The thing that we like about hard work is we have fun doing hard work. Do I see people testifying? Can I get a witness?
Wow.
All my life I had to fight. It ain't over.
Wow. Wow. This woman is playing in your face, right? Black people, wake the hell up. This woman is playing in your face, right? She's playing in your face. And you got these so-called pro-blacks out here still defending this woman, claiming that she black and that black people are supposed to come out here and vote for her because she's black when she is playing in your face. Playing in your face, okay? Now, who knows? I don't know, okay? Maybe these black people who support Kamala Harris, they're the same type of black folks that would probably eat her booty greens, right? Her E. coli greens, them curry greens that she be cooking. Right? She washed them greens in the bathtub, right?
I have a friend who had a Christmas party, Christmas Eve every year, and she asked me to make the greens for her party every year. And I am not lying to you that I would make so many greens that I'd need to wash them in the bathtub. I'm telling you the truth.
So how do you make your greens? Do you put turkey in them? Do you
Bacon.
Nice. My grandma
I do
used to
bacon.
Put bacon. She puts
Garlic.
vinegar.
I put white vinegar.
Yes.
I do. So I start with, I slice up my garlic. But no, first I chop up the bacon
fry it.
and get all that fat going. Then I put garlic,
Yeah.
some chili peppers,
Yes.
and then a lot of water and a little chicken stock. And I let it go for a while
Flowers.
before I put the greens in. And then, right, so you get that going and all that flavor. And then I put the greens in for a couple hours. Then I do vinegar. And then I cheat and do a little Tabasco.
No, that's okay.
Yeah,
My
but
grandmother-
Tabasco of all, like I like Louisiana hot sauce,
Yeah.
but Tabasco has that right amount of
There's
vinegar.
some tang
Yeah.
on it, yeah.
And so that's how I do my green.
I see why you get invited every year.
Those are the same type of black folks. They would eat them funky booty greens and say, this tastes good, Kamala. This tastes good. What kind of spices you put in this green? How these greens get that tang to it, right? How you get that tang? Kamala Harris say, it's Tabasco. It's Tabasco sauce, right? I'm dying, bro. I'm so serious. These are the same type of Negroes that would eat up them nasty ass, funky booty, curry collard greens, okay? They eat them up. Eat them up. And they don't even know where the flavor came from, right? Where does unique flavor come from, right? It's the curry in the bathwater, man, okay? It's them ass chips that Kamala Harris done left in the tub that done got into the greens. That's what it is, okay? That's exactly what it is. She put her special curry sauce in it, right? I'm not talking about the curry that you get from G-Mart, right? That's not what I'm talking about, okay? She put her foot in it, literally. You can't make this stuff up, man. This is embarrassing. It really is. Black folks, we are embarrassing ourselves, right? It's embarrassing that you let a woman like this play in our faces, okay? And it's so obvious. It's so obvious that she is fake and phony. And the fact that black folks are going along with this, it's embarrassing, right? It really is. Black people should be embarrassed that Kamala Harris is trying to represent what blackness is on the national stage, and she's doing it in ways that are very stereotypical, that are not natural. This woman was born in Oakland, California, moved to Canada, was raised by her Indian mother. Most of her pictures from her childhood, a vast majority of them are her in India, her with her Indian family. She does not know what it's like to be black in America, okay? She does not have the black experience, okay? She might have a drop of black blood, okay? She might, but if that is what you need to classify her as black, then you are adhering to white supremacist ideology, right? All these people that say, well, I don't care, as long as she got one drop of black blood, that means she black to me. She black enough to me. And it's like, okay, so what makes your thinking any different from the so-called white supremacists, right? I thought that's what y'all supposed to be fighting against. But again, these people, they'll just let anybody come out and say, yeah, we're black, right? I'm black, okay? Isn't this how you black folks talk, right? Isn't this how you guys cook your collard greens, right? Isn't this the music that you listen to? You smoke weed while listening to Tupac, right? It blows my mind. It really does, okay? But I don't blame Kamala because it's not her fault. Kamala is just doing what all the politicians do, right? It's the fault of the voters. The voters and the people that go along with this nonsense, somebody that's playing in your face, right? She's cosplaying a black woman in your face. And if you're too stupid to see it, then, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You should be offended by this. Because if she will fake her identity, what else will she fake? What else is she lying to you about? How can you trust her on anything? If you can't trust her for who she is, who she says she is, then how can you trust her on anything else? It doesn't make sense. Here's the thing about Trump. You might not like Trump. You might not like all his policies. You might not like all the things that he says. But one thing you do know about Trump is that he is authentic, right? He is who he is, and he ain't changing. He hasn't changed for years, right? Kamala, on the other hand, she is who she needs to be in the moment, okay? And nobody really knows who she really is. I don't even think Doug Emhoff, her husband, knows who she really is. Right? He might have thought he married a black woman too, especially after eating them greens, right? Them Willie Brown greens. That's what I'm calling the Willie Brown greens. That's probably where she got that recipe from, right? She probably overheard Willie Brown folks talking about making some collard greens, and probably picked up the recipe. Right, heard them talk about washing greens in the tub or whatever. She said, oh, these blacks, they wash their collard greens in a bathtub? But no, what they were actually really talking about is, them tin tubs, okay, that you have and you wash, greens or whatever outside. That's probably what they was talking about. She probably interpreted it as a bathtub and she ran with it, bro. She ran with it, okay? I think that's what happened. I don't know, but all I'm saying is this. This is embarrassing, okay? There's no way. Black people, you cannot allow Kamala Harris to play in your face like this, and you gonna turn around and vote for her anyway because you hate Trump? Embarrassing. It really is. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a black conservative perspective. Peace.